अस्सलाम वालेकुम। ये कनेक्ट हुआ नहीं है। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
सुनाई दे रहा क्लियर से?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सुनाई दे रहा है हजरत।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। हजरत नहीं, अम्मू खालिद।
खालिद भाई।
अम्मू खालिद, खालिद भाई भी नहीं, अम्मू खालिद। अरबी, अरबी क्लास के जरिए अरबी सीखना।
बिल्कुल।
अम बोला तो क्या, यानी आइडिया?
हम
नहीं, आइन मीम अम।
अच्छा।
अम्मू खालिद। अरब किसी भी बड़े आदमी को, बच्चे खासतौर से बड़ों को अम बोलते हैं। हाँ, जैसे इंग्लिश में अंकल अंकल बोलती नहीं, अंकल
अच्छा।
पसंद नहीं करते उन लोग, वर्ड अंकल पसंद नहीं करते, अम बोलते हैं।
अच्छा,
अम
तो
बोले तो
मतलब के
चचा।
चचा। ओके।
अब अरबी में क्या है, ताया नहीं है, चाचा का
जी
तो है नहीं, बड़ी
अच्छा।
could be फादर्स ब्रदर, यंगर और ओल्डर, व्हाटएवर इट इज,
एल्डर।
कुछ भी हो,
ओके ओके।
दोनों के लिए अम एक ही कॉमन। अक्सर
अच्छा अच्छा
मुसलमान,
अच्छा।
आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के बारे में लोगों को पूछे कि आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के कितने चचा थे, बोलते हैं कि ताया थे, बोलते हैं। अरबी में पूछे तो नहीं मालूम होता, मतलब अरबी में खाली चचा चाहता सो,
ओके।
ताया नहीं आता।
हम्म।
तो मुसलमानों
ओके।
को आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम कितने चचा थे, शायद
जी
100 में 3 लोगों को मालूम रहेगा मेरे ख्याल से।
अच्छा।
फैक्ट वो फैक्ट, उसमें मैं भी शामिल एक ज़माना। हम लोगों को क्या
अच्छा
है,
अच्छा।
सचिन तेंदुलकर कितने जीरो के सेंचुरी मारा वो मालूम है हम ना, लेकिन आप सल्लल्लाहु
जी
अलैहि वसल्लम के
जी
बारे में वी ड्रा ए बिग ब्लैंक। दैट इज अवर
जी जी
ट्रेजेडी बोलते हैं उसे। एनीवे,
जी
औज़ु बिल्लाहि
जी।
मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन, अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिल करीम व अला आलिहि व अस्हाबिहि अजमईन। रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली।
जी जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
सबसे पहले एक सवाल है कि तुम्हारा पूरी क्लास उर्दू में होना कि इंग्लिश में होना?
आई एम कंफर्टेबल इन इंग्लिश अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। उर्दू भी क्या भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं। अस्मा, व्हाट अबाउट यू?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह,
सलाम।
Urdu and English both.
Well, actually, primarily my course material, the whole course is in English medium only, and I'm known for that. I mean, there are people who teach Arabic in Urdu language, and I also learned it in Urdu language only. But what happens is, we don't know that much of Urdu. I mean, आओ खाओ पियो जाएंगे, वो करेंगे, ये करेंगे, उतना मालूम उर्दू, ओके, लेकिन उससे आगे की उर्दू होना नहीं मालूम। So when I attended Arabic classes in 1992, started learning Arabic class in Darul Uloom Sabil Irshad. So around 17 students were there in our batch. In fact, that was the only batch conducted in Sabil Irshad to teach Arabic language exclusively in the history of Arabic, the Sabil Irshad. Okay, आलिम कोर्स में अरबी पढ़ाते हैं वो सब ठीक है, certain number of students going and learning a course exclusively for Arabic language, वो एक ही बैच हुई, फिर उसके बाद नहीं हुई। And we went on for 4 years. It was a weekend batch. Saturday night को हमें चले आते वहाँ, तो we used to camp there after dinner and then stay there all night till 1 till 1. Some classes will be gone till 1 a.m. Dars Hadith hai, Dars Quran hai. Then Fajr, after Fajr, we would have sessions on Arabic, Tajweed, and all those things till 11 o'clock on Sunday. After 11, we would move from there. So this went on for 4 years, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
So 1996, I started a batch with my teacher in Darussalam, Queens Road. Probably you know this place, Darussalam, Queens Road, Shifa Hospital.
I know. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, that place in the first floor on the left-hand side, which was once called a Center for Objective Studies. I was a member of that and I was in charge of that place. And I conducted so many batches over there. First batch we conducted there. Around 140 students were there. Weekend batch, only Sundays, for the first time probably after a long time in Bangalore. But then around 150 students were there in that place where we offer Salah there. After 2-3 months, what happened? The number came down to 30, 35, something like that. Those days, mobiles were not there. Then whoever my friends were there, I used to ask, why is that you are not coming? What's the problem? Said, नहीं सभी ठीक है, क्या problem नहीं? नहीं फिर मसला क्यों नहीं आ रहे हैं? नहीं वो उर्दू हम ना समझ में नहीं आती. हजरत की उर्दू हम ना समझ में नहीं आती. माजी मुजारे क्या की बोलती, मा खबल मा बाद, वो सब समझ में नहीं आता हम ना. Then I said, हजरत को बोला कि अगले संडे सर एक काम करेंगे सर. I was passionate of teaching right from my early days, school days से भी. So much so, बस अल्लाह ताला दिए थे एक टैलेंट. 10th standard में रह के PUC के स्टूडेंट्स को मैथ्स पढ़ाता था मैं. Alhamdulillah. I was in 10th. I used to teach math. I am still fond of mathematics. I still conduct speed math kind of workshops sometimes if I find time. So
you have put in your curriculum Vedic mathematics.
Yes.
All that. तो उसके भी क्लासेस कंडक्ट करते हैं क्या पे?
करता हूँ. बहुत प्रायोरिटी मेरी अरबिक. अब सपोज समझो इतवार के दिन मेरे पास टाइम है, 2 इंक्वायरी आए, एक जना अरबी पढ़ना, एक जना मैथ्स पढ़ना. अरबी पढ़ने वाला 3000 देता, 2000 देता करना. मैथ्स पढ़ने वाला 10,000 देता. But I go for Arabic. I go for Arabic because पैसा is not, money is not the thing. लोगों को अरबी सिखाना, कुरान से जोड़ना, वो बंदा एक आयत पढ़ के समझ के उसकी जिंदगी बना लिया, दुनिया और आखिरत बना लिया, तो हमारा भी फायदा उसके अंदर. So I've been doing this since 1996. So Hazrat ko bola main, I'll just present the last 20 minutes, I'll present the same thing in English so that people could. He said, yeah, do it, no problem. Human eyes and letter, those letters डालते थे, inland letters, वो डाल करके लोगों को बुलाया. Okay, people came back and I used to present in English. तब मुझे समझ में आया there is a need for somebody to teach Arabic language in English medium because ये हमारी weakness है. English is our big weakness. Okay. तो बच्चा पैदा हुआ तो हाउ बेबी, हाय बेबी, हेलो बेबी, सो क्यूट, गुड, सब बोलती बच्चों को. वहां से शुरू करती इंग्लिश हमारे घरों में. Anyway, there's nothing wrong in that, but the problem is we have been neglecting, and Arabic language has been neglected, and we are paying a price for that. Okay. बेशक,
we are paying a huge price.
Huge price for that. आज उम्मा में जितना भी फसाद है, right from corruption to disunity, ये वो हिर्स. एक ऑटो वाला परसों यहाँ से शिवाजी नगर जाना, 50 रुपए 60 रुपए मिलता मीटर, 50 पता 60 पड़ता. चलो ये एक सौ पूछेगा मुसलमान दाढ़ी रख लेकर के, कैसा भी हो सकता? हाउ कैन यू डेयर डू दैट? क्यों होता है ये? उसकी गलती नहीं.
वो एक्सपीरियंस मुझे भी हुआ है एंड ट्रस्ट मी, आई डोंट पे देम, आई टेल देम ओके टेक मी देयर. वहां उतर को मैं जितना होता वो तस देखो निकलता सो वहां तक.
मैं तो जरा तल्ख बोला था. मैं बोला किताब ही देना. सो क्या एक सोच को बोलता नहीं भी मेरे पास हराम के पैसे नहीं देने के वैसे तुम ना खाता. सीधा बोला था मैं. और परेशान हुआ था उन्हें.
सही बात.
व्हाट इज दिस ईयर? क्या हो रहा है हमको? उसकी प्रॉब्लम नहीं, वो उसको नहीं मालूम कि अल्लाह ताला क्या बोले हैं कुरान के अंदर. मुसलमान बोलो तो क्या नहीं मालूम उसको? दाढ़ी टोपी जुब्बा पैजामा मिसवाक तो मुसलमान समझ गए ना. हाँ जी. Anyway, coming back, so we started teaching Arabic.
Nice. Very valid point.
Then I realized this is important. At that time I was working in ISRO. I joined ISRO in 1983 when I was 25 years old. 21 years old, not 25, 21 years old. And in 1996 I resigned from my job and I started teaching, and this is my only livelihood since then. करते जा रहा हूँ अल्लाह ताला. I have 5 kids. उसमें 2 sons married, settled, 2 daughters married, settled. अब एक और एक लड़का है. He is also teaching with me. I've been training him since his young days. He has in fact studied more than me. He's more qualified than me. but then he's doing his Java also now. So this is a little bit of my background. And of course, I'm passionate of mathematics right from my school days. So I did these courses and all. वो किया हूँ, memory management course किया हूँ, time management, all the soft skills. And I use those things in teaching Arabic language. What happens is basically when I use those things, teaching becomes easy for me and learning for the people also. You also learn it pretty quickly. वरना वो जो traditional method है, रटोफाई, रटा मारो, 2 1 2 2 2 4 2 4 ये नहीं चलता. I don't do this. लोग आप पूछते हैं तुम क्या पढ़ाती हैं, 60-70 घंटे में क्या पढ़ाती हैं? बोला तुम्हें आके तो देखो फिर बोलो. और मैं ये क्लेम नहीं करता कि यू विल बिकम अ ट्रांसलेटर, यू विल बिकम अ मुफस्सिर. नहीं, बुनियादी अरबिक जो मुसलमानों को जानना है एज ए बीइंग ए मुस्लिम, मिनिमम अरबिक हमने जितनी जानना है, फाउंडेशन जिसको बोलते हैं, दैट लेटर ऑन इज लेफ्ट टू यू. हाउ मच यू वांट टू इम्प्रोवाइज ऑन दैट, यू इम्प्रोवाइज. देयर इज ऑलवेज स्कोप फॉर दैट. 30 साल से मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ, अभी भी पढ़ रहा हूँ. देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स टू, एवरी डे आई कम अक्रॉस समथिंग न्यू ऑलमोस्ट. There is no end for that. But then everybody don't have to do that, na. I am into teaching field, so I do that. But common man, you should know, you and I should know minimum of Arabic, which is kind of a, recently people died during COVID for lack of oxygen. For lack of oxygen.
Correct.
So we know that oxygen is our lifeline. But for we Muslims, iman ko bachaye rakhna bole to Arabic is the need. Arabic is the lifeline of the foundation. वो नहीं कहता हमारा ईमान कब
फाउंडेशन ऑफ ईमान.
यस वो नहीं कहता ईमान इतना कमजोर ऐसा रहता, नहीं मालूम होता कि कब हमारे से गलती हो रही, क्या हो रही, किधर हो रही. we'll never know that. We'll not be in a position to know what we are doing right or wrong. Anyway, first of all, I thank Allah Ta'ala.
सालों से अरमान अरबिक सीखने की, लेकिन वक्त की तंगी और कामों की मसरूफियत की वजह से जो है कभी भी मैं मौका बना को भी 1 से 2 बार जो है हुआ नहीं. लेकिन इस बार अल्लाह कामयाब करे. क्या मालूम क्या था, लेकिन सब मौका वक्त सब जुड़ को आया है. तो मेरी अहलिया को भी जो है आई इनवाइटेड हर. शी वाज आल्सो पैशनेट. Mashallah, she's been very brilliant in her academics.
Mashallah.
She said, Alhamdulillah, let's join and get started. Karko aage no bhi.
That's it. Na, see, ye madrasa ko schoolan ko, na, okay, I'll come to that later on. Like you, what you just told in the last 15-20 seconds is something similar I've been hearing from almost 70 to 80% of the students. Every Muslim has a liking, okay, urge, eagerness to learn Arabic language. But there are some misconceptions. और दूसरे प्रॉब्लम्स क्या मिसकंसेप्शन से मुश्किल है 8 साल 10 साल पढ़ना, लोहे के चने चबाना, हमें 15 साल पढ़ को हमनाच नहीं आती अरबी कैसा. These kind of misnomers, these kind of misconceptions are really put people away. एक डर है, खौफ. Now this reminds me of a new thing. I had already sent you the guidelines for classroom. उसमें एक चीज मिस कर लिया, मैं मिस कर ऐड करके नहीं हूँ. That is, note that you are learning Arabic language. I repeat, quote unquote, Arabic language. This is just a language what you're learning. And being a Muslim, what is the requirement? Being a Muslim, we should be in state of wudu always. That is one thing we should practice first. वो भी नहीं करते मुसलमान. समझे, खालिद में वुजू से रहने की प्रैक्टिस करो, आदत डालो खुद को, बच्चों को, फिर जिंदगी देखो कैसी होती है. जिंदगी के अंदर बरकत और शैतान को दूर करने का एक सबसे बड़ा टूल, वो वेपन. So for Arabic class, including ladies, all that is expected is you should be in state of wuzu. Wuzu nahi de bhi chalta, but preferably there is a difference between Muslim and a non-Muslim. We are not reading Quran now. Quran के जो आदाब हैं, etiquettes हैं, तहारत का मसला ये है, वो है, वो सब applicable when you are reciting the Quran. So make it light, easy. This is just a language like Hindi, Kannada, English, Telugu, German, Russian. वो पढ़ने से क्या भी तहारत नहीं है ना. This is just a language. So make it as light as possible, as simple as possible. Okay. And have a lot of fun. And in fact, we have seen that. I said, go back to your childhood. Learn a language the way a child learns language. Today's class is just an introduction, like a shake hand. Okay. I'm not going to give much. I'm not going to start my lessons today, inshallah. But before that, I want to spell my mind so that you know what is in store, how the things are going to go. अब बुलेट ट्रेन में बैठता मालूम वो स्पीड जाती है बोल करके, घोड़ा गाड़ी में बैठता मालूम डुलती होती है, पहले से प्रिपेयर हुआ थी हमें. So you should be mentally prepared and you should know what's in store. You should not be wondering क्या होने वाला है, क्या होगा बोल करके. So today basically it's kind of an introductory session. Of course, I'll be talking about a bit of Arabic also. But the thing is, first prerequisite, just be there. Be in state, practice wudu. First thing you are going to learn. I know most probably people might be in wudu, but still it's a reminder. Be in state of wudu 24 hours in a day. The moment we lose your wudu, nullify, at the earliest you try to renew the wudu. That inculcate this habit and see the kind of miracles in your life, inshallah. Okay, next.
Inshallah.
Now, you have come to learn what is called as Arabic language. Okay, fine. Can you define what is a language? Anybody? What is a language?
In which a person communicates.
Very good. Communication too. It's a means of communication, right?
Yeah.
There are different medias of communication, print media, electronic media, blah, blah, blah. Which is the oldest living language, please? The oldest living language. I can give the clue is, I will give you the clue. It is used all universally all through the world. Okay.
Vedic, I guess.
No, in Russia, nobody bothers about Vedic. India, which name on Vedic kise bhi. Nahi. Something which is in practice throughout the world. Anybody and everybody, including you and me, we all use it.
Mathematics, sir.
Nahi, it's mathematics is a subject. Fine. You all use it.
Okay, it's a language you're asking.
Yes, it is also called as a language. Okay, clue hai na? Anybody and everybody uses it throughout the world. Universal. It's universal, moreover.
Humanity.
Sign language.
Sign language, mashallah. Sign
Right,
language.
right.
China chale jao, pyas lag rahi hai, kya karenge? You put your thumb to your mouth. That fellow will know this fellow wants water. Okay, if you make some other gesture like that, open the finger or something, that he will come and fight karate, kung fu, whatever with you. So sign language, of course, sign language has some limitations, but then that is how people, I mean, can manage things. So in our teaching method, in this course, we'll be using sign language. You have to get used to sign. It is normal. It is natural. You don't have to exclusively learn. It is normal. Basically, sign, not that special, but जो गूंगे sign बात करती वो नहीं. Basic, आओ जाओ बैठो, I, you, we कैसा बोलते हैं. These things. Secondly, can you tell me, there are some people who are born dumb in this world. From birth till death, they cannot speak. Okay, where is the problem? What is the problem? Is it the problem the nervous system or the tongue or the brain? Let us not talk about the other. Vocal में क्या problem? क्या problem?
Vocal उनका काम नहीं करता.
नहीं, कई vocal काम नहीं करता का मतलब?
नहीं, अंदर जो ये होता है, बोलते ना, क्या बोलते हैं?
जो भी
बोलते, what's the best way to put across?
छोड़ दो. Okay. Well, it's not the vocal problem. Well, good try. No problem, but it's not a vocal problem. Okay. It's not a vocal problem. I don't think you're a science student. Are you a science student? Science graduate.
बहुत पहले पढ़ को
ये छोटा सो, ये बहुत पहले पढ़ को छोड़ डालेगा थी नहीं. That is because the education system.
वो क्या होता है, congenital deafness वगैरह सब रहता है, वो सब पढ़े, inability to hear.
जी, correct. नहीं, even otherwise.
Lead to inability to speak and all that.
Yes. Generally, it's understood that all those people who are dumb are also deaf. Simple. Because they have not heard any sound, they are not able to reproduce. Mobile में भी कभी-कभी होता. अभी शुरू में यहाँ पर भी हुआ. मैं hello बोल रहा था. You were not able to hear me because there is a problem in the thing. So the ears are input to our brain. So brain gets the signals, receives it and transmits back, gives a command back to the vocal cords to reproduce. अब जब बच्चा बात करता, that's why I told you go back to childhood. Why? When the child is speaking, starts speaking, does the child know which language it's speaking?
Not at all.
The very beginning, though high star and bachcha sound. So you need to pick up sounds. If you know to read and write Arabic, it's an advantage. But in my class, there is no need for you to read. Of course, he'll be showing you because you know to read Arabic, it will be an advantage. Many non-Muslims learn Arabic with me. Currently, also there are so many people learning. They don't know Alif Bata also. But how do they learn Arabic language? It's just oral. They write out in English, Kannada, or Hindi. Kitab बोलता K-A-T-A भी लिख ले, कुछ भी लगा. तो क्या भी लिख ले. But listen, understand, repeat the sounds. That's the game actually. That is the natural way of learning a language.
जी,
Don't
जी,
expect me to start alif bata, alif zabar a, be zabar ba. ये सब नहीं पढ़ाता मैं.
got it.
No.
जी,
You straight away learn the language. Even so much so I say, if you don't know, in some of the messages I read, no prerequisites to learn Arabic language. Not even alif
जी,
bata.
जी,
वो बाद में सीख ले तुम्हें, no problem. सिखा देंगे parallelly. But to learn a language, number one, you got to listen. Number two,
जी,
visualize whatever you talk of. Supposing, you know, we talk of a rabbit. Rabbit को नाम बोलते ही क्या आता दिमाग में? What do you see? The moment I said
खरगोश
rabbit,
कैसा है?
खरगोश आता है. Very good. हाथी तो नहीं आता ना.
लंबे कान,
हाँ, वो जो भी है आता, सफेद जो भी है. Okay, but what do you call a rabbit in Arabic?
मालूम नहीं हजरत.
नहीं मालूम. क्यों नहीं मालूम? सुने नहीं है.
We have
That's all.
not heard the sounds.
अब
Yeah.
तुम्हें क्या बोला है? मैं rabbit बोला, तुम्हें खरगोश बोला. You know that is in English is rabbit, उर्दू में खरगोश.
Right.
तो अरबी में क्या? It's another sound.
Right.
What do they call it? We should know. That's all. Somebody has to
Correct.
sound it to you. अब उससे जाको अलिफ रा ज़बर अर नून ज़बर बा ज़बर ये सब पढ़ने के बदले डायरेक्टली बोल दिया अर्नब. अर्नब क्या बोलेंगे? अर्नब.
अर्नब.
ये
Arnab.
अर्नब ARNAB. अलिफ रा नून बा. अर्नब. अर्नब गोस्वामी है ना, बेवकूफ है. उसको या तो रैबिट खागा समझो उसे, या उन्हें रैबिट पाल रहा समझो, कुछ भी करो. Okay.
Who's Arnab Goswami?
You don't know Arnab Goswami?
Arnab
Ya
Goswami.
Allah.
Of course.
You don't know.
Yeah.
No.
He's-
After watching him, I stopped watching news channel.
Okay, why did I give you the example of Arnab Goswami?
No, you can relate now. I can
That's
imagine it.
all.
I can connect.
That is memory management. These are the
Ji.
tools we use. Okay.
Gee, got
I
it.
paid through at those days. I paid through whatever the price we paid. We learned because I was passionate. But today, when I learned those things, I never knew I'll be using it in Arabic. But today, I use those ideas, those methods, techniques, and all to teach, so that I know for lifetime you'll not forget this. अब तुम्हें खरगोश बोलना सीखे, अब अर्नब को कैसा बोलना, कोई अरब मिल गया तो समझे पर से तुम्हें बोल सकते मेरे पास अर्नब है बा, खरीदता क्या बोल करके. Okay. You know the word arnab, it gets registered in the mind. It is already registered. You do ये नहीं कि आज याद करे कल भूल गए बोल करके.
Correct.
अब तुम्हें क्या बोले थोड़ी देर पहले, वो conjugational different ये सब क्या की वर्ड हम बोले, वो भूल गया बोले. That is the problem in our education method. हमें क्या कहती है, खाली रट्टा मारते. रट्टा मारो, एग्जाम में लिखो, मार्क्स ले लिया, ठीक नहीं कर तो जाको सर फोड़ लियो. हाँ, साल भर क्या करे भाई, वो नहीं मालूम, रट्टा मारना. So wish these kind of techniques are used in the schools and all, so that students can perform much better. Okay, you can have quality education, but nahi karta admiya. Coming back, Arabic. So you know that people who are deaf, they can't speak, forget English, Urdu, any language, they don't know because they have not heard. Now, if I tell you something, I will say some word. How will you interpret? What is the meaning? Let us see. Supposing you hear me saying come. Are you able to hear me? Your voice is dragging. Yeah. Supposing you hear me saying come. What is the immediate meaning you gather from come? Come bole to kya? I can't hear you. Am I audible?
Yes, for me
Yeah.
you're audible.
Yeah, I think he has an issue.
Yeah, I think there's some network issue.
Yeah, no, हो सकता है. India में ऐसा होता, क्या ये problem नहीं. Okay, you tell me, madam. When I say come, क्या समझे? Come बोले तो क्या?
It's calling someone.
Did I say did I say COME? No. Did I write COME? No. You heard me saying come. No. You just heard me saying come, and you interpreted in English language, English sense.
Right.
Asking somebody to come, like we say come in, we say come here, come with me. Okay, come. But the same come, if it is heard by a guy who doesn't know English, probably he knows only Urdu. Come बोले तो क्या? Urdu में.
Come means yes.
Correct. I did not say kaf mim come.
According to the language, they try to
understand. Yes. According to what you have heard and understood. Right?
Right.
Whichever language. It could be English, Kannada, or whatever it is. There is a come in Arabic, there is a come in Chinese. What it means, we have to learn. So what is that I'm trying to tell is that it's not that you have to read and write and read a language, learn a language. No. You got to listen, interpret, understand. Supposing you come across a new word, then you have to ask, what does it mean? It happens in English also. The other day I was there with my friend. So his brother got operated on the kidney, something like that and all. So now he's under at home and treatment. What kind of treatment? He said, no internal medicine cabinet, there is no tablet, syrup, girap, soup, kuch bhi nahi. Then what is the treatment? The word they said was, what he said me was, क्या वो? Physio. क्या की physio बोले अभी उन्हें? Okay.
Physiotherapy.
No, not physiotherapy, not physiotherapy, not physiotherapy, not physiotherapy. I'll tell you that word. I had saved it also. See, this is what, if you don't use, you'll forget. So that word was new to me. Said, what does this word mean? 60 years की उम्र में एक English word सीख रहे हैं, पहली बार सुन रहे हैं, तो क्या करते हैं? We'll ask them, what does it mean?
Try to find out what's the meaning.
We just don't take it. आप क्या की सिखा दले, अल्लाह अकबर, रसूलुल्लाह, सुभान अल्लाह, सीख लिए, बोल लिए, बड़े ऐसा नहीं है ना. We try to know what it is. Okay. So I asked him what it is. Then he told, it is a kind of since it is a kind of a medicine leader, external puri some therapy, some oils, kind of some massage and all, not just physiotherapy, something more beyond that. But they have some technical name that I have it in my system. I'll see that where it is. Anyway, similarly, there's one more word. Student.
I'm Khalid. I'm back.
Yeah, I know there was some problem with the thing. So I gave her a come as example. Supposing you hear me saying come. What do you understand, Faisal? Kya samjhe? Come bola to kya?
It's an instruction. You're asking me to come.
Okay, did I write it on the screen? No.
No.
Did I spell it? C-O-M-E come? No. You just heard it and you interpreted in the English sense. Now, supposing that there's a person who doesn't know English, he knows only Urdu. What does the same sound come mean to him?
It is Latin and Greek for him.
No. Urdu speaking.
No.
Urdu speaking.
Come means less in Urdu.
मैं फी बोलते ही कम कर लियो भी कहते हैं. ये हमारा एक प्रॉब्लम. पानी कम चाय मिलती है. समझे कितना पानी कम डालती नहीं डालती मुझे नहीं मालूम. But the sound is same. What I uttered is same. But then the person who knows English, he will take it in one sense. And the person who knows Urdu, for him, the come means something else. The sound is same. I did not write kaf mim come. Right, in Urdu. Neither I spelled it. So what you got to understand is, you got to understand the sounds. Language is nothing but, this is what I defined. Language is nothing but understanding sounds. You understand a sound, you know that language. You don't understand a sound, you don't know that language. Simple, whether it's Urdu, Kannada, Hindi, kuch to bhi randa. This reminds me as one more word, cadaver, C-A-D-E-V-R-E. Kya ji cadaver bola tha?
Cadaver. C-D.
Choda lo. Nahi, yes or no, we answer the bas. Okay.
No, I don't.
A dead body, medical students जो dead body पे experimentation कहते नहीं, उसको बोलते cadaver. Right. उसको बोलते cadaver.
Corpus.
वो तो corpus तो dead body को बोलते हैं. Corpus. लेकिन जो बैठ के वो ये कहते हैं उन लोग lab में, उसका medical name cadaver. Okay. So what I mean to say is, every time you hear a new sound, you just don't take it. कल में शहादा अशहदु ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह बोला जनाजा उठा दे. क्या जी बोल रही? नहीं मालूम. अरे फिर कहीं को बोल रही? कहीं को बोल रही भाई? क्या जन्ना गन्ना मना जी नायक जय बचपन से पढ़ते आ रही. क्या जी मीनिंग? नहीं मालूम. फिर कहीं को पढ़ रही? सारे जहां सच्चा हिंदुस्तान हमारा तो ओ एक जज्बा था. ओके, जाके जान भी दे सकते कौम के वास्ते, नेशन के वास्ते बोल के. लेकिन जन्ना गन्ना समझेंगे तो रिएक्शन होगा, नहीं समझे तो रिएक्शन नहीं होता. This is the problem with Arabic language. अलिफ ज़बरा पढ़ ले, बे ज़बरा पढ़ ले, सब पढ़ ले, एंड टू एंड पढ़ ले, सूरह याद कर लिया. क्या भी बोल रहे हैं अल्लाह ताला उसके अंदर है? नहीं, वो क्या कि पढ़ लेना बस. This is where we are lacking. So now you got to go back to your childhood. Means children don't hesitate. They don't think. Okay. जो सुना बोलते हैं. उन्होंने क्या मॉडिफाई करती हूँ से तुम्हें उर्दू में बात करो तो इंग्लिश में
नहीं,
ट्रांसलेट करता हूँ नहीं करता, तुम्हें इंग्लिश में बोलो तो कन्नड़ा में बोलता नहीं बोलता, जो सुने वो बोलता, राइट।
जी
उसको भी नहीं मालूम क्या बोला, कभी गाली सुन लिया बच्चा, गाली सुन लिया तो नहीं वो बोलता, उसको नहीं मालूम क्या वो क्या गाली, उसका माना क्या है बोल के, सुनिया कौन की बोलिया नहीं भी बोल
जी
रहा. So we cannot be like that. We cannot do such thing for the Arabic, particularly Quran. We got to learn the language, and learning language is very, very, very easy. Particularly Arabic is even more easy. This language is very well structured, very well organized. Why I'm telling you is I know 8 other languages, alhamdulillah. So this particular thing which is there in this language, I don't find it in any other language. So beautiful, but it doesn't mean to say it's difficult. Yes, some higher vocabulary is there. That is, you can do. वो बाद में कर सकते. English में क्या higher vocabulary नहीं है क्या? Is anybody
जी
learning Shakespeare's book today? Shakespeare's
No.
English कौन पढ़ रहा आज? वो
Nobody.
पढ़े तो डिक्शनरी लेके बैठना. तो
जी
थोड़े चीजें कुरान में भी हैं. वो बात की बात हो. But it doesn't mean to say you cannot learn it. It's very easy. One word I already taught you. What do you call a rabbit?
अर्नब
याद है
अर्नब
नहीं? याद है नहीं? 100 साल बाद भी
हाँ।
तुम्हारा ग्रेट 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 ग्रैंडसन्स को भी तुम पढ़ा सकते हो. देख बा अर्नब बोले तो खरगोश पढ़ा सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं.
इंशाल्लाह
समझे? दिस इज द थिंग, यू गॉट टू लर्न इन अ वे. समझे? तो नाउ कमिंग बैक, अल्लाह ताला सेज इन द कुरान, औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, वलक़द यस्सरना अल कुरान लिज़िक्र हल मिन मुद्दकिर. खैर, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग? The meaning is very simple. This is where I picked up my lessons, and I understood the fact that yes, this is what Allah says, and that there is no doubt on what Allah has said in the book. Every single word is truth and is a fact. Okay, there is nothing which people can assume or think it is difficult or something like that. Allah Ta'ala is ayat mein kya bole? I'll share the screen with you. Just hold on. New slide. सेंटर कर ले, ये भी सेंटर कर ले, शेयर. Well, here is the word. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. I'll just write one word, which is our importance today. क्यों काम नहीं कर रहे हैं? Okay, hope you people are able to see the screen. Yes, Yassarna al-Quran. Very good. Yassarna. क्या Yassarna al-Quran बोला तो? Any idea? See, we think we don't know Arabic. A beginning book,
Basic
very good.
Quran.
वो हमारे बचपन में Yassarna al-Quran ही चाहता था. सो ऐसा देखा.
basic
आजकल नूरानी
अलीफ
क़ायदा
बाता.
ये वो सब आ गया. हो आजकल वो नूरानी क़ायदा ये वो क्या की बोलते, ठीक है. But then this is our understanding. Immediately, this is on record. This video, this recording, I'll put it on the drive. It will be there anytime you can download. All the classes will be uploaded on the drive, inshallah. Now, this is on record. You told basic Arabic book. Yassarna al-Quran ka to kya? Basic Arabic. That's your understanding. Alhamdulillah, nothing wrong. But the reality is not that. The reality is not that. Iska maana kya hai? At least you know the word Quran.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? So what is Yassarna? This is what you have to learn. Simple. And as I told you before I go here, we think we don't know Arabic. The problem is we know so much of Arabic, and yet we presume that we don't know Arabic language. That is where the problem is. Okay. For example, since Arabic is one of the Semitic languages like Hebrew, right? Not English. English is just a couple of thousand years old. Okay. But then Arabic, Hebrew, Sanskrit, these are all Semitic languages. Urdu to chodo. Urdu baby language, वो भी क्या मिक्सचर, वो संस्कृत, अरबिक, फारसी ये सब मिला करके एक लैंग्वेज वो. ओके, उसकी कोई बुनियादी लैंग्वेज नहीं है वो. इट्स नॉट अ ओरिजिनल लैंग्वेज. सो नाउ as I told you, this language, as you said, it is a basic book. No, it is not just a basic book. The word Quran you know already, right?
Yeah.
So as I told you, most of the Arabic languages you know. For example, what is this? Try to read. I'm not using the whole sense because I want you to get used to reading the Arabic language. विदाउट डिपेंडिंग
खतब।
ऑन दी होल थिंग। ओके, कतब है और
किताब
कुछ?
किताब
हाँ, कतब कोई वर्ड नहीं है, किताब है, समझ गए, किताब फिट
किताब
होता है। यहाँ किताब फिट कर लियो। किताब मीन्स व्हाट?
किताब,
व्हाट इज अ किताब?
बुक।
उर्दू और अरबिक?
book.
उर्दू और अरबिक?
This is Urdu, I
उर्दू,
think.
उर्दू।
नो, इट इज अरबिक।
ओह अच्छा।
Okay.
नहीं पढ़े कुरान में?
अच्छा।
अलिफ लाम मीम दालिकल किताबु ला रैब फी, पहली
अरब
सूरह
भी है।
बकरा की पहली। क्या प्रॉब्लम? पढ़ ले, कुछ चल गया। रमजान में 10 बार पढ़े, जिंदगी में 20 बार दौरा करे, लेकिन क्या जी पढ़े? आंखें को लगा ले, छाती पे फूक ले, उड़ गए। क्या पढ़े? क्या भी नहीं पढ़े। क्या मतलब? हाँ, kitab is Arabic word used in Urdu, used in Hindi, wherever, I don't know where elsewhere. But then now, what do you call a pen in Urdu?
What is it?
Pen
I
in
couldn't
Urdu.
hear.
What do you call a pen? Pen. This kalam.
Kalam.
This is also Arabic word.
कलम।
This is also Arabic word.
जी।
Noon wal qalami ma yasrun. सूरज है कलम के नाम से।
जी।
सूरज का नाम है कलम, लेकिन अध्ययन को नहीं मालूम। पढ़ ले रहेंगे 10 बार, 20 बार, 100 बार, लेकिन क्या पढ़ रहे नहीं मालूम। Okay, what do you call a chair in Urdu?
Kursi.
कुर्सी।
Arabic word. ये भी
Oh,
वो भी
Arabic word।
अरबिक वर्ड है।
हाँ, आयतुल
Hindi.
कुर्सी, आयतुल कुर्सी नहीं पढ़ते क्या जी?
Ayatul Kursi.
हाँ, फिर क्या है?
Oh my God. Why? I mean, yes.
This
कितना
is,
अनफॉर्चुनेट है
नहीं,
ना।
I'm telling
Kursi
you,
chair.
chair, throne, whatever it could be। बादशाह इस्तेमाल करे तो throne, मैं यूज करे तो chair, उन्हें यूज करे तो
Oh.
सीट, वो सब अलग अलग मीनिंग हुआ। कोई यूज करे तो सोफा, लेकिन कुर्सी
It's
का
a
तो,
Hindi word.
this is the problem ना, this is the problem। The worst education system is there amongst we Muslims। कुरान का जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम है हमारे पास is the worst। कोई चीज इस तरह से नहीं पढ़ाई जाती। I'll give it in writing। People may sue me also। गालियां देंगे मेरे को, क्या ऐसा बोल रहे हैं बोल रखे, लेकिन this is the fact। Not a single language in this world is just read and read and read and read and read and not understood। Tell me one language। भाई चाइनीज पढ़े, आजकल रुझान है, पूरी चाइनीज नहीं, थोड़ा तो आता। After 1 minute I'll break off। Okay, the session will come to end because of 40 minutes। Please log in again, okay? Or I will do it right now before I forget, so that continuity will be there।
Okay.